So Real Madrid shut up most critics with their 3-0 victory against Espanyol. Getafe is up this weekend. Let's see what will happen. Let's talk some tactics. Thanks, Cristiano, for that. All right, let's get to it. So Real Madrid against Espanyol went with their 4-5-1. I think Ronaldo and Bale dropped a little bit deeper at first, but then as we know, with all those attacking players, they started to push up. But did this cause a little bit of conflict? According to Ballon, who is the Sky Sports correspondent for the La Liga, says that Gareth Bale should be more of a team player. Well, this is something I thought might have happened. When you get all the Galacticos together, when you get Ronaldo, Gareth Bale, James Rodriguez, these guys, if you know football and you watch them, they're very good at taking players on, they're very good at driving towards goal, and they're very good at shooting. So when you get them all in the one area, there's going to get the too many cooks in the kitchen scenario. Well, one of them is trying to go for a goal, and as it was noted in one game, Ronaldo did call Bale a puta when he did not pass it to him, and then Bale apparently didn't do it to Benzema. I think it's a load of rubbish. I think that these players are so good that, yes, they're going to be selfish at times because that's what makes them great players. That's what makes Gareth Bale a great player. Did you ever watch him against Tottenham? Did you ever remember the games against Inter Milan where he would take players one-on-one and single-handedly salvage games to score those fantastic goals that he did against Barcelona, even when he went off the track and runs around? He is good at taking players on. So don't treat that as him being selfish. It's him utilising his pace, utilising his ability. And yes, when they get in the final third, they need to pick their passes. But you don't want to get too complacent and end up like Barcelona, were complained about many years ago when they'd pass it around too much in the box. Arsenal as well. You got to just shoot. You got to go for goal at times. Ronaldo has had plenty of success. I think him, out of all people, should not be complaining to Bale. Ran over. All right, let's go and look at what their formation is. So the formation in the last game was a 4-5-1. I think this graphic's got it a little bit mixed up because Isco was most definitely not playing out wide right. Gareth Bale was out there. But with Isco, Rodriguez and Cruz, you're going to suffer the potential consequence of being counter-attacked because there's no one of those three that is single-handedly defensive-minded like Khedira is. So I imagine that Khedira will come in this game against Getafe. Depending on what happens against Atletico Madrid tonight, I must note that this is filmed before the Atletico Madrid game, so we don't know what's happening in that game. It might change. Someone might get injured. But for the moment, this is how I imagine they'll face up. So Khedira, sitting there, defensive midfielder. It's necessary in every team. James Rodriguez has done well. Great goal against Espanyol. And what he does well is he makes these late runs. And what did I say in my last tactics? Real Madrid have to switch it up. I love it when this is right. Bear with me, I have to take credit for it because I do love when I get things spot on. So, Gareth Bale, what happens? What was I saying that my coach used to tell me? Short, shot, long. Bang, bang, came to Bale, right in behind. Ronaldo was there, cut it back, James Rodriguez. It was I'm getting it. It was beautiful. It was lovely. It's what happens when you switch it up. Teams are expecting Real Madrid to knock it around and find gaps, but when you switch it up in that one swift moment and you just launch one with the accuracy that Gareth Bale can have, or Toni Kroos, any of those guys, right in behind, you've got a runner like Ronaldo, cutting it back. It was a beautiful goal. It was amazing to watch. Then Bale obviously added with the free kick. It's just something that Real Madrid are going to toy with, I think, more. I think Ancelotti's smart, especially against Atletico Madrid tonight. If I was to say something that Atletico Madrid are going to be susceptible to conceding a goal, it's going to be a long ball and the ball drilled right across the box. I think that was the closest they came to scoring against Atletico Madrid in the first leg when Marcelo whipped it in for Bale. So I think Madrid are going to have to do a little bit more of that against Getafe. I don't think Getafe are going to put up much of a fight against their rivals, apparently. So let's look at what Getafe had in their last formation. So they went with a 5-4-1, which for me is the role to go to if you're going to play against Real Madrid. You have to pack your defence. Atletico Madrid do it so well. So what they're going to have to do is just make sure to suck in all the pressure. I feel like I'm a broken record in reiterating this, but why would I not reiterate it if it continues to work? I won't come out here and tell you some sort of bullshit tactics just to be different. I'll tell you what works against Real Madrid, and that is sucking in the pressure, hitting a counter-attack. I would probably maybe go with a 4-5-1 and have a defensive midfielder in there because at home, if you get an early goal against Real Madrid, things could change. But with a 5-4-1, I believe that's the formation to go to. You've got to be wary of the ability that Real Madrid has and have a defender who's going to sit a little bit deeper to watch out for those long balls. I predict a 2-0 win for Real Madrid against Getafe away from home. I think it'll be a comfortable win for them. We'll see what happens in their Atletico Madrid game. If they have to change things up, I apologise. But if you're watching after the game, let me know what you think of my predictions in the comments below. The links to the goals will also be in the comments below. Thanks again.